Hi everyone. So this is day 2 and we are just getting out of Buffalo. I'm starting to go around Buffalo because a lot of my memories are with Buffalo. I'm a UB alumni, worked at Roswell Park Cancer Center. So I'm going to take a quick tour of Roswell Park and University at Buffalo, South and North Campus, and then head over to Detroit. So stay with me. We are going to Roswell Park now. Hi everyone. This is Roswell Park Cancer Institute. This is where I started my life in US. So you can see it's in the background. A pretty big hospital and cancer center. You can see all the hospitals sprawled in this area are all Roswell Park Cancer Center. Another milestone was University at Buffalo, where I received my master's in biophysics. So this is the health science campus, and I lived very close by here. So you can see, the campus is huge on all sides, and there's a VA hospital also on the other side. And this is where I studied and lived. Everyone, so this is the South Campus of University at Buffalo. You can see in the background, that's the whole campus. It is pretty large. On the other side, I showed you some. And right across from the street, this is the main street actually that you see here. So you see, this is a very busy street, main street. And right across the street from South Campus was this place that I lived for quite some time. Actually, this was Chancellor Court, called Chancellor Court. And this was not my first place to live, but this was my second place to live in Buffalo. And this has small apartments that you'll see here. I'll show you. So these are the apartments and the parking lot and everything. I didn't have a car at that time, but right across the street was subway station, so I could take the subway all the way to Roswell Park. And this was my apartment, this building A in Chancellor Court, building A, as you see in the background. Building A, the first apartment here on the ground floor. This was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment with the balcony, which was a luxury at that time for students. But this is where I lived, and I had a couple of roommates. The first one was an Indian, didn't stay with me for long. We ended very quickly. And the second one was a Romanian, my friend, who's still my friend, and we lived here for quite some time. Entering University at Buffalo, North Campus, where I did a lot of research with Dr. Shiparsky in NMR. So it brings back a lot of memories. Not sure how to react. It's a flood of memories. University shuttle, the famous loop.
Make a U-turn.
Behind me is the building in UB North Campus where I spent a lot of time doing research with Dr. Shiparsky. This is the famous building, as Dr. Alderfer used to describe it, the building with missiles on the top, because it had a lot of, those big pipes. This is the whole campus. I mean, it goes on for miles and miles, but I'm just giving you where I spent most of my life. And everyone, this is the famous Niagara Falls Blvd, which used to be our lifeline when we were students. We used to go shopping here. Indian store was on the Sheridan, which I'm going to turn in just a little while in 600 feet. There was an Indian restaurant on Sheridan, Taste of India. So, you know, Burlington Coat Factory, you name it. All the good stores were on this Niagara Falls Boulevard. This was the place to be. And since we didn't have a car, we either had to take the bus or we had to ask other students, generally seniors, who had cars to give us rides. So those were the days, the best days of my life. I have thought like 25 years later, Taste of India is still here. Look guys, wow, look everyone. And the Super Bazaar is also here. Wow, it just sounds so surreal. I mean, I came to this city, my first ever stop in US, almost 25 years ago. And in 1999, and came with two see that Super Bazaar is still here. I came with 2 suitcases full of stuff, and that was about it. The rest, this country, this city gave me all. Hi everyone, we are now in Niagara Falls. You can see the Niagara River right there, the rapids. You know, I'm driving through. I don't think I'm going to stop over. It's pretty cold here, and I think you can't even go till the end to watch the falls. You can only watch the river. So they close it down during winter time. So I'm very apprehensive that we'll be allowed to go anywhere, if at all. But I'll keep you posted. This is the Niagara Falls. You see the Niagara River going in there, and then it leads to the falls right there. Just a little ahead. You know, this on the other side is the Niagara Falls State Park offices and shops, the visitor center. So I'll see how far I can get onto the falls, but I think because of the winter months, we're not allowed to go all the way up to the falls. I am back. We are at the Niagara Falls. Many a times as students, we used to come here. When we were happy, we would go to Niagara Falls. When we were sad, we would go to Niagara Falls. So a lot of memories are with this place. You know, there's Hard Rock Cafe in the background, and you'll see that in the background. I'll see how much they will allow to go all the way up to the falls, but I don't think so. But I'll keep you posted. I never thought that Niagara Falls would be open. It's pretty cold here, but thankfully it's not snowed that much here. You see the streets are still pretty clean, and so surprisingly I am at the Horseshoe Falls on the American side, and you can see that it's still open, and even the ferry, I think they are still operating that, the Maid of the Mist. I'm sure the Cave of the Winds has closed because it's pretty cold and no one want to go down. But you can see that Niagara Falls observation point, they're still allowing you to come on this way. Bye. Even the bridge there, the observation bridge is open. I see people upstairs. A lot of fond memories. Here we are on the Canadian side of the Niagara Falls. You can see the Horseshoe Falls right behind me, and the Bridal Veil Falls also from this vantage point. Great vantage point. I mean, Canada obviously has a better view. So just crossed into Canada from the Rainbow Bridge, and then I decided to stop by and take in some views before heading over to Detroit. Driving through Canada to go to Detroit from Niagara Falls. As you can see, there seems like there was a lot of snow pretty recently. I don't think it happened since morning, but definitely last night when there was a snowstorm. I think these guys must have had a lot of snowfall. This area seems to have been impacted. This could be all because of the lake effect, Lake Erie, and that gives a lot of lake effect in Buffalo, Niagara region. But definitely, as I'm circling around Lake Erie along the Canadian border, I can see that this part seems to have a lot of snow, as you can see on the other side also. We are entering Michigan through the Blue Water Bridge. You can see on the sides that
reported ahead in 350 feet. You're still on the fastest route.